Hello guys, and welcome to my channel again on this episode of Wind Down Wednesday. I know it's been a hot minute since I've made a video because this year, I know it's not just me, has been insane. I'm not complaining or anything like that because I'm so lucky. I am in a lot better situation than a lot of others, so I am very grateful. But I'm gonna just give you a quick rundown of what my year has been because that is why I haven't recorded any videos. But going forward, I want to start doing at least one video a week. I would like to do at least 2 videos a week. One on Wednesday for Wind Down Wednesday. We can't lose our Wind Down Wednesdays. And then on Fridays, I wanna do like a feature home Friday like I've been doing, or For You Fridays, where I am sharing information for you guys about the real estate market here in Boise, Idaho, and the surrounding areas. And I already have a topic for For You Friday this week. So hopefully I'll start off strong, but as the name of this video, we bought a fixer-upper. So that has been taking up a majority of my time since July when we bought it. And that is where I'm coming at you now. I'm sitting on what will be my living room floor, and this is my living room wall. But let's start. So January, my mom passed away. So obviously that was very tough on me and my sister, and we spent a lot of time together, so that was kind of hard to create content and video for that. In March, the beginning of March, I got in a really bad car accident, and I have been going to a chiropractor for 2 weeks. I went every day. After that, it was like 4 days a week, now 3, and now I go down to 2 days a week, which that's time consuming. But I have found a love that also takes up a lot of my time. I have been doing high fitness at my gym, which is funny because I joined this gym and got the unlimited membership so I can have access to all the gyms across the Treasure Valley. And I got the unlimited package mostly because I wanted to tan. I haven't used my tanning for like a year now, but I go to the gym every day, and with the unlimited package, you also get unlimited classes, but I was like, I'm not gonna use that. I'm not someone that goes in front of people and works out. But my hair lady looks amazing, and she recommended High Fitness because she wasn't a fan of running. She runs now, but she wasn't a fan of running, and she said this is a great way to get cardio, and so now I love it, except for when I obviously need to be adjusted and my back hurts, but I still go, and my feet, so tell me if you have any recommendations for this, but I have like no arch in my feet. Right now I currently have New Balance Cross Trainer Memory Foam shoes. They're about 2 years old, but it's not, I only use them for the gym, so they're not that worn out, but I get the shooting pain 15 minutes into my high fitness class in my arches. Like, it hurts to stand. And I push through, but I get really frustrated because I know I could be doing better in class if my feet didn't hurt. So if you have any recommendations, I've gotten recommendations for Adidas, Nike, Brooks shoes, and then also some stretches that I can do, but if you have any recommendations, let me know. Anyway, so that's a side tangent. That takes up quite a bit of my time though too. I do at least High Fitness twice a week, and now I started doing a bar class, which I'm gonna be going to at least twice a week, so that's 4 times a week, and then I go to the gym with my husband in the morning on our days off because I have goals of getting fitter. So that's why I'm doing all that crazy stuff. Anyway, side tangent. So my mom passed away, and it took me a good January, February to get back on track. March, I got in that car accident and trying to get that all figured out, and then figuring out what was hurting my back so much. Because after the accident, like my arm, I really only got damage from the airbags. Every single airbag went up, and then my seat got pushed forward. And so my knees were pushed against the dash. And so I just had a lot of bruising. And I thought I was fine because I got out. I don't know how. And my husband said, we're going to the ER because if insurance happens or anything, you need to go, because my arm was already swelling and bruising in it. So I was in a lot of pain. My back hurt. I never passed out though, so that's good. I luckily didn't break anything. Well, I guess I broke my back, but I didn't find out about that until later, because when I went to the ER, they just x-rayed my arm because it was the only thing that I guess obviously looked like. I just had the bruising and the swelling on my arm, and so they just x-rayed that. They didn't really take into account that my back hurt. Anyway, so they did that, took an x-ray, and I was like, fine, I guess we'll keep going. Anyway, and in March, we started going into lockdown for COVID, which is another crazy thing going on. And my family members and I didn't have masks. And so I learned how to sew. I borrowed a friend's sewing machine, and I learned how to make masks. And so I literally for like 3 weeks just sewed masks in all my free time. And so I'm like hunched over like this. And one night, like, I couldn't even sleep. My back hurt so bad. And I already knew I needed to go to the chiropractor for insurance because my back had already been hurting from the accident, and that just didn't help it anyway. And so I went to the chiropractor. He specializes in these kind of incidences, I guess, in accidents, car accidents. And so he took x-rays, he documented everything for me to take care of me. And he said it's obvious that I got whiplash from the car accident. You can see it. Anyway, in my x-rays. And so he's been working with me on that. And so that's taken a lot of my time. So in the mornings I've been working out, and then I go to the chiropractor, and then I go to the office and do all of my office stuff. And then I was silly, and I knew we were gonna buy this fixer-upper, and so I decided, let's fix up our camper, because we weren't gonna buy the house for a few months. And so I was like, it could be a good practice. And we have a slide-in camper in the bed of our truck, and it's from, I want to say the 70s, but I think my husband keeps saying it's like the 80s or 90s, but it was bad. It needed a touch-up. And so the bed area, there was a leak in it in the front of the camper, and so when it would rain, it would drip, and it would get the wood under our bed all wet. It wasn't moldy, which is good, but that wood was just totally disintegrated in the mattress, and there was totally ruined. So I mean, it's good that I decided to do this camper, but also it's like, hey, you have no free time, but let's go ahead and work on a camper. So I re-epoxied the bathroom, I painted everything gray and white, and I took out all the nasty foam cushions because they're old, they just need to be replaced. And I replaced all the curtains, we replaced the mattress and the sheets, and now when we camp, I mean, I'm not done because I ordered the flooring and it wasn't here before we went camping on 4th of July, and so we never installed the flooring. And it's just this peel and stick, so it shouldn't take long because there's literally hardly any flooring in there. And I haven't finished the cushions because I was like, it'll take me 2 seconds to figure this out because I just learned how to sew. And yeah, it didn't happen. It's a lot more complex than, but I think we're not going to do the original cushion plan because it's like a little dining area, but we never sit there. We always just throw all of our camping stuff there, our bags and everything. So I think I'm just going to put like cushions on the bottom, so if we do want to sit, we can, and maybe put some throw pillows. But I don't want to do the whole kitchen, the whole site, the whole seating area again, I guess. And then the dining room table, we took it out when we went camping 4th of July weekend. The table, and I just like how there's not so much more room, or there's a lot more room in there now, so I might not even put that back in, I'm not sure. Anyway, but I can show you videos of that if you guys want to see too. I recorded the whole process. And then there's been a lot of death in my year, and none of it is COVID related. I just want that to be very clear that no one I know has tested positive for COVID, and all of the deaths that have happened have not happened from COVID. So that, I just want that out there. My mom, she did not pass away from COVID. It's from, she had bad heart problems her whole life, and it finally gave out. And then my friend that I was borrowing her sewing machine, she passed away. She had a brain hemorrhage while she was sleeping, which blows my mind. She was the healthiest, happiest person I ever known, and that was really difficult. And then this last weekend, we had our friend's sister pass away too in a car accident, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, make this stop. And then my other friends, their grandparents passed away, both of them. Like, my friends are married, a guy and a girl are married, and each of their grandparents passed away like this month, and not from COVID. So like, if the death could stop, that'd be great. I feel like I'm missing something else. But anyway, so yeah, I worked on the camper whenever I had free time, after I worked on those masks whenever I had free time, and then we bought this house. So a little backstory. We bought our first house in 2014, and it was a brand new house, brand new Hayden home in Nampa, over by the Nampa airport. And I loved that house, don't get me wrong, it was beautiful. But why? Honestly, I think about it all the time, but I'm super excited. So we sold that house to buy this fixer-upper in Meridian. We sold our 2014 house that had nothing wrong with it to buy a 1979 house that we had to gut. Am I crazy? Yes. Am I excited? Yes. They're about the same size, so like really no loss there. I mean, our master bedroom and the other one was bigger, but anyway. I want to talk about the fixer-upper because relating back to my topic of why I created this channel is that there is a lot of opportunity here in Boise, Idaho, in the market. I mean, right now it's ridiculous. It is ridiculously crazy. You think with COVID, people would not be buying houses right now in these uncertain times, but it's crazy. People are moving here from everywhere. And so market is just crazy right now. And it makes me a little sad for first-time home buyers that are local, because they keep getting bid out on homes that are in their price range with cash offers from out of state. But there's still a lot of opportunities. There's legislation just passed this first-time home buyer savings account, which I will be talking to you about on Friday. And interest rates are so low, so it's definitely qualifying people for more and getting those first-time home buyers in the door. So I think there's a lot of opportunity. And like I said, there's opportunity for fixer-uppers like us. So a little backstory, and I can show you how it's going, but I was planning on making just like a before and an after video. But so we bought it in July. Our goal was to have it done by my birthday, which was August 29th, which obviously didn't happen because I'm sitting on the floor. You can see the wall. All of our walls are going to be gray. This is obviously not gray. And if you can see my floor right now, I am sitting on subflooring. But so right now we are working on, because when we bought it, it was a 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath. And of course I wanted to make the half bath that was in the master full bath. And so the way it worked out is that the closet, the utility closet, the laundry room, washer and dryer closet was on the other side of the wall in the half bath. So I was like, there's already plumbing here, let's put the tub and shower here and move the washer and dryer into this other coat closet, literally like diagonal. But we had to make that closet a little deeper because it's gonna have the water heater and a full-size washer and dryer in there. And so we pushed that wall. So that room is gonna be a little smaller, but now you get the 2 full baths. So I think it's worth it. And we're gonna use that one as my office, and I'm hoping to make it cute and everything so that way my videos don't look like this going forward, but obviously that's ways away. And then the other room will be our guest bedroom, and then the other one will be our master. And I mean, main problem with this house was that the guy that owned it smoked in it for like 20 years. He did not give a He was smoking. Like literally you can see it on the subflooring where he would sit on the couch and just drop his cigarettes on the floor. It's fine. But we knew that going into it, so we're not worried. We did have an inspection. There was nothing really that surprised us on it. There was no mold, which is what I was really worried about. There's no leaks and stuff, so that's why I wanted to have the inspection done, because we ripped out the bathrooms, completely gutted the bathrooms. We replaced the shower and tub in the full bathroom that was already there. We're replacing the toilet, the vanities, lighting, everything. We had to add a shower and tub to the master. We're replacing that vanity, that toilet, and that's why we're here where we are now, because we'll be further along. But we ripped out all the flooring, and right now we are patching up the wall that we had to knock down to go further into the bedroom for the washer and dryer. And then our kitchen was a galley kitchen, but we knocked down half the wall so it'll have like a bar top into the living room. And we're closing one of the doors so that way we can have more cabinet space because we don't have a pantry. And so we have quite a few walls to patch up. And I've never built a wall before. And honestly, building the wall wasn't the hardest part. We're like trying to make it match the rest of the house and the walls. So we're like mudding and taping it, and then you have to sand it so it's smooth. And sometimes when you sand it, you reveal some tape or you get a scratch, and so you have to mud it again, wait for it to dry and sanding it. So today I'm going on day 3 of freaking sanding. And it's not easy, and it's not easy. It does not feel good on my back, but you gotta do what you gotta do. And that's really the last hurdle right now. But like I said, we ripped out all the flooring. We painted all the walls with Kilz, which is a paint and primer that it just like kills antibacteria, not antibacteria. It kills the bacteria and the smell and the odor and everything on the walls. We scraped the ceiling for popcorn ceilings. That's another thing that we have to texture. So our big hurdle right now is finishing mudding, sanding, and then retexturing the ceiling and the walls. But we had the drywall guy our friend come and tell us like if we're doing okay, what we could do better, and he says we're doing great. And so just keep doing that until it's all smooth, and then he said he'll come help us on Tuesday which is today, while I'm filming this, is Friday, and so we have to have all the sanding done in 3 days, which is fine, except for tomorrow I have to go show houses to clients, and I have my fitness class in the morning, and I have to go to the chiropractor, and then I'm getting brunch with friends. So see, I can't complain though, because I'm going to brunch with friends, like that's on me. But yeah, so we have to and Logan works on Saturdays. He has Sunday, Monday, Tuesdays off. So tomorrow's sanding is kind of up to me. And then Sunday, it's all on him. And Monday, all on him. And then Tuesday, that guy said he's going to come and help us with the texturing, and he said we could get it done in 2 hours. Whew. And then I picked out our paint colors today. We are doing agreeable gray on all the walls. I am not a color person. Like, I love color, but I don't like it on my walls. And so I just want gray everywhere. And we're replacing all of the trim, the doors, the trim, and we want that to be, it's going to be extra white by Sherwin. These are both Sherwin-Williams colors. And then our ceiling is going to be extra white as well. We think that the white ceiling is going to make it feel bigger because we don't have vaulted ceilings. They're like 8-foot ceilings, which isn't bad. But we also added can lights. I don't know if you know this, but in the 70s it wasn't a thing to have lights. It was to have lamps. And so my husband put in can lights in there's 4 in our living room and 3 in the kitchen / dining area, and he did that all himself. I'd love to have a fan, but my husband is 6'3" and he would hit his head, so we're not gonna have a fan. But we have a fireplace, which I'm so excited about. I've always wanted a real fireplace. So we have that, and I'm gonna whitewash that, and our friend is making us a live wood edge mantle to go above it, and I'm so excited for that too. But see, I have everything planned. We just have to get past this last hurdle of stupid drywall and texture. But I'm super excited. We're replacing all the outlets and the outlet covers so they're black. We ordered our cabinets and our countertops on Tuesday, and I'm super excited about that. We had all the cabinets in stock, but they had to order a couple like extender things, and so we're like, we'll just come pick it all up at once, so that way we don't have 20 trips and we don't have cabinets sitting in our garage. So but we also ordered countertops. We put our deposit down for granite countertops that I'm so excited about, but we can't have them come measure because they have to install the countertops, and we can't have them come measure it until we have the cabinets installed, and we can't have the cabinets installed until we paint all the walls. So this is literally our holdup, is that we have to get the texture done so we can paint, so then we can get the cabinets, and then they're like 2 or 3 weeks out from installing the countertops because they'll come out within a week or 2, and then they'll come a week later to install. And we're having a Halloween party because Halloween parties are me and my husband have been doing them for the last like 3 or 4 years now. And we have a whole thing with our friends that we do Halloween. Our other friend does Friendsgiving, our other friend does Christmas, and then our other friend does New Year's. And then we have another set of friends that might start doing 4th of July. So Halloween is our thing. And I'm like, I guess we could have a party in this. Why not? I don't want it to smell like smoke. And it doesn't smell as bad as it did, but I just want people to see it and not be like, ooh, when they walk in. Maybe we'll make it like a horror theme. But it's supposed to be Roaring 20s because it's 2020, and we've been playing this literally since we started having a Halloween party. We're like, oh, 2020, we're going to do Roaring 20s theme. So anyway, that's my life right now. That's why I've been so busy and why I haven't been filming content and stuff. As long with COVID, because I was doing Feature Home Friday, I couldn't really go into houses unless you had like a buyer and stuff. And so I can't really film that stuff. I can do our listings for you. But it's kind of coming up a little more. We'll see how it goes. And we have some listings coming up that I'm excited to share with you guys. But I forgot to tell you what our wine is for Wine Down Friday, because I need the wine down today. It has been a crazy week. Anyway, but this Wine Down Wednesday comes to you from my friend Rox, because she bought us, she's so cute. She always has a gift, and she's just one of those people that is so considerate. Anyway, but when we bought our house, they came and saw it. Like, they knew we were gonna buy it for months too. And so they were just ready to see it. And she brought like a little bucket with like cleaner and air freshener and stuff. And of course, she brought me wine. Because my friends know me. Like, my birthday was a week ago, and I swear every gift that I got had something wine related. It either had a wine tumbler, wine glasses, wine, a gift card, or something like that. So it's really funny. But so Wine Down Wednesday comes to you with Dark Horse Rosé. I haven't actually tried it yet. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of rosé. Like, I like rosé. For my birthday was crazy, but for my birthday, my husband took me to a winery, and they have this cute hoodie, or it was a gray tank top with a pink wine bottle pouring into a cup, and it made the shape of Idaho, and it said rosé all day, and they were out. And so he ordered me a hoodie, because I am a hoodie kind of girl, and it's becoming that kind of weather, even though it's 90 degrees out today. But it will be that weather soon. Anyway, so I like rosés, but not all rosés. Like, cabs, I could drink Cabernets all the time. They're all good to me. But rosés are tough for me. It's okay. I mean, it's not so dry that I'm like, oh. So that's a win. I'm not going to complain about free wine. And it's pink, so I like that. Also, we don't have any glasses at our house because we have no cabinets. We have nowhere to store them. So drinking it out of my red Solo cup today. Anyway, I know there is no excuse for not creating content and video, but honestly, the filming the video part is not that hard. The hard part is editing it so it doesn't look so bad for you, and so you don't get so many flumbles in it, even though you still do, because I think they're funny. But I just try and skip over the nonsense and stuff like that for you guys, and the editing honestly takes me at least an hour. My team leader would be like, you just need to do it and not worry about it, but I am a perfectionist, which is also another reason why I haven't been creating content, is because I'd be filming in this. And this is not my thing. And I'm covered in dirt. Like, literally, I've been in here for 30 minutes, and I'm already covered in the sanding dust. So, covered in dirt, literally. But thank you for putting up with me, and I hope you keep subscribing and you tell people about it, and you want to learn more about real estate and opportunities in Boise, Idaho, and you want to learn about some first-time home buyer or any special things that I hear, like that first-time home buyer savings, spoiler alert, I'm going to be talking to you about on Friday, and it is awesome. So tune in for more content about real estate and how to help you move forward in all of your real estate needs. And listening to me ramble, I appreciate it. And I think that's it. I'll probably ramble some more, but Thanks again for tuning in, and I will see you on Friday.